The Fish and Chicken's Wedding. There once lived a chicken called Chikizwa who was an orphan. One day, Chikizwa was out looking for food when she saw a mole coming out of his hole. She started speaking to the mole, but he ignored her. Tears poured down Chikizwa's face as she wept bitterly, and so the mole apologized for hurting her feelings. Then he bought some cool drink and scones. They ate and drank them together, and then they both felt much happier. From that day on, the mole and Chikizwa became great friends. The friends often hugged each other tightly. They loved and looked after each other. One evening, Chikizwa said goodbye to her friend and went home. That night, Chikizwa had a dream. She heard her mother's voice asking, "When is Chikizwa getting married?" "Oh, I must have been dreaming," said Chikizwa as she woke up. Now, in the place where Chikizwa lived, there was a cruel elephant. Elephant often said really unkind things to Chikizwa to try and make her unhappy. One morning, when Chikizwa greeted Elephant, he snubbed her and said, "Ha ha ha, go away, you orphan. What do you want from me? You're so skinny. It's as if you haven't had enough mealies to eat." Chikizwa was heartbroken. On her way home, she met Gusha Bogo. As soon as she saw the kind sheep, she poured out her heart to him. She told him about what Elephant had said to her. Gusha comforted the chicken, and he was even able to make her smile a little. Then Gusha invited Chikizwa to have supper at his home. They had tasty samp cooked with beans for supper. Afterwards, Chikizwa danced joyfully with the Gusha family as the music played. She danced so much that she sent the dust flying and forgot all her troubles. The next day it rained and rained. It rained so heavily that many animals were swept away by the nearby river. Chikizwa was safe in her little coop because her father had been clever enough to build a drain nearby so that it didn't get flooded. But Chikizwa still felt sad about what had happened to some of her friends. Once the rain stopped, beautiful, colorful flowers appeared and there was a cool breeze. Chikizwa was out enjoying the sunshine when she saw Elephant limping along and crying loudly. Kind Chikizwa quickly called an ambulance. When the ambulance arrived, Elephant got the help he needed. His leg was bandaged and he was given an injection to help with the pain. As soon as Elephant started to feel better, he thanked Chikizwa for her kindness. Then he said, "Chikizwa, my child, never change who you are. Keep on respecting and loving everyone." Sometime later, Chikizwa went down to the river to enjoy herself. There were already a few people and animals there. Some of them were fishing and then braaiing the fish they had caught. They ate the fish and fluffy, freshly baked rooster coke. Chikizwa noticed a beautiful fish, and she found out that his name was Gumbi. Gumbi and Chikizwa got to know each other and quickly became friends. Chikizwa even decided to stop eating fish out of respect for Gumbi. Some of the other animals laughed at them and said, "How can a fish and a chicken be friends?" But Gumbi and Chikizwa didn't care. They became even closer. Gumbi taught Chikizwa how to swim and dive, and Chikizwa taught Gumbi how to scratch in the sand for food. Eventually, Gumbi asked Chikizwa to marry him. Chikizwa agreed immediately. Together, they decided to have their wedding the following Saturday at a place that they both loved near the river. Their wedding day arrived. The sun was blazing hot. What a wonderful wedding it was. The animal choir sang beautifully. Iguanas, whales, crocodiles, seals, sharks, dolphins, sheep, cattle, dogs, antelopes, hares, porcupines, water snakes, and other animals all sang together. It is enjoyable at At Haidang of the chicken.